When it comes to improving part of your garden, you might go into it with great expectations. But what's the first thing you think of doing? Maybe it's adding plants, more plants. How about you approach it from a different angle that won't cost you a thing? Adding character at the start with things you got laying around. Maybe you pick them up from a council cleanup like this gate. Then you can make your garden gate again. Yeah, or great again. So you may be thinking, what on earth are you going to do with a gate? And why are you putting a gate in a garden bed? Well, I was thinking we could stack these two up to give us some lovely vertical height, and that's going to allow us to grow some climbers up it, put some more plants around it, and really give this part of the garden a lift. First thing, though, I'm going to give these gates a little bit of love. There's lots of things I could do with this gate. Now, if it was a traditional garden, I might want to just leave it and put a clear lacquer on it to maintain the patina, but I know this garden owner really likes colour. Now, if you're painting something like this, the first thing you need to do is get rid of all the flaky paint. So I'll run a wire brush over it and then give it a really good sand. Right, with that done, I'm just going to give this a wipe down to get rid of any of the dust, and I'll give the table a clean off as well. Then I'm going to give it a spray with a primer. Now, this makes sure the top coat sticks properly so it doesn't flake off again. When it comes to selecting a colour, you can go for whatever you like. I'm going for a blue. Now, I've done a couple of samples, which is always a good idea. This one is a bit dark for me. This one just doesn't do for me. And I think if you're going to go for it, you might as well go for it, which is why I'm going for this colour. Now, this is going to be quite shocking in the garden bed, but the idea is it's going to have climbers all over it, so you're only going to see a glimpse of it in time. Go big or go home. Oh! Oh, my! That is a go-go blue. Ooh. With our gates drying, I'm moving on to the frame to support it, and I'm using an H4 treated pine post, which basically means it's not going to rot away in the ground. Now, I was thinking of doing this in hot pink, but, you know, hot pink and blue just don't go. So I'm just going. I'm going to be placing my gate just off the fence so we can get some planting behind it. Now, to get the post in the ground, I'm going to go down 600 mil. That way, when it's laden with plants, it's not going to go anywhere. OK, Josh Whistle, come on. Let's go, Hercules. Nice and snug. Thank you. May I please have the bubbly stick?
Yes, sir.
Why, thank you. Oh, the human spirit level's at it again, Shaun.
No one better.
We don't even need a brace on that. It makes me really, really happy.
That one?
You can't get good help these days. Perfect, thank you.
Water.
Bit of water in there. So with our frame in, it's time to get the gate on. But before we do that, I'm going to do all the hard work, get all the plants out. Josh is going to do all the hard work, get all the plants out. We'll bring some more soil in, then we'll get the gate mounted. Oh, I thought I said pink brackets.
Nah, sorry, mate.
No?
Didn't match.
Does it hold?
Holds well.
It holds, that's good. Well, let's hope some plants cover this. I've gone pretty bold with this gate. There's no denying that, but to balance it off, I'm going pretty bold with the planting as well. For the climber, I'm using Mandevilla. This variety is called Jade, and it's got a nice solid red colour. It's a dense climber that likes quite a lot of moisture, so it's going to cover most of this bright colour, and you'll only see glimpses of it. Beneath, I've gone for Plectranthus Mona Lavender, because it just looks incredible this time of year, and then this amazing Agastache, so you've got these lovely blend of colours in the front. Between the gate and the fence, though, my grandma always said, blue and green should never be seen unless there's something in between, and my something in between is Magnolia grandiflora teddy bear. It's a really small tree, gets lovely white foliage, but it just gives a nice backdrop to our gate. It's really important when you're putting your climber through your structure to take it off the bamboo cane properly. Then you untangle it and you can twine it through the gate. Because they're grown up and over the climber, you really need to take some time to separate the tendrils out, and that way you'll get much more height when you put it on your gate. Well, our gate certainly is blue, isn't it? Well, it catches the eye and it draws you in to give us a sculptural element that you can grow plants up. And combine it with our bright colour scheme of planting, I think this looks pretty gate. I mean, great, of course.